Morning folks, today we're going to do a bit of a walk around video and show you the van setup and the tow vehicle we're going to use. So, the tow vehicle is a 2005 Jeep Grand Cherokee, owned it for about 10 years, done 150,000 k's in it and had really no trouble at all. So we'll have a look at that to start with. That's the Jeep. They get a bad rap, but this has been the most reliable car I've ever owned. It got some new boots yesterday. The awning that we've put on the van came off the Jeep. It's part of the reason I used it. I had one. And, once again, trying to save costs. But the Jeep is a good bus. It's showing its age a little. It's 20 years old, similar to the van. Put some modern things in it. We've got a CarPlay there, so you can do Google Maps and run your phone and stuff through it. And we put in a reverse camera and another touch screen. Not really for reversing as much, but to see over the top of the caravan and just get a bit better vision. And the Jeep's a 4.7 litre V8. It'll tow that little caravan like it's not even there. There's a two-way radio that's been in there for years. And now the van, the awning came up alright. A little worried about whether it'd be kind of on a weird angle, but we have plenty of adjustment left in the legs, and it fits there nice. So we have different bed end covers. We're getting storm covers that will just protect our canvas a bit more and make it a little warmer. Got the plumbing fittings and that sorted out yesterday for the mains water, so that's all sorted. Sorry about the mess in the backyard, but we're cleaning up. Now, when we got it, it didn't really have much of a power setup. So we've down in this little storage box here, I've run all the electrics, mainly because it was close to, hang on, I'll just pop this down for a second. Mainly because it was close to the original Jayco wiring. I've run the inverter came with the van, and it's plenty big enough for, we won't be running too many things that are 240 volt, maybe charge up the laptop or something at some stage, but the battery charger came out of my last caravan. I upgraded to a bigger one in the last one because I was running more batteries, but for our power usage that will be plenty. I've got a 100 amp hour heavy duty battery, and I ran a socket here. It's a little USB charger and a cigarette lighter, and it has a voltmeter, and it was partly the reason I used it. And we can keep tabs of our battery charge. And this little thing here is a cheap little air conditioner. It was, I think I paid $30 for it. It's a little atomizer, and it's surprising just how well it works. We got the sink sorted out yesterday. Our stove top, it was glass, but all the hinges were damaged and broken, and so I made just a another bench space. These stoves, one of the hinges is a safety switch, so if it's not up, the gas won't work. So that will do the job for that, and we still have the safety switch with the gas. And then we do have a diesel heater that's going to run under that box, which will be inside this hatch, and then I'll run the diesel tank will be mounted in our storage truck to keep it out of the weather and stop it getting damaged. It's getting pretty windy here today, so yeah, the caravan has new tyres, everything works how it's meant to work. Yeah, we'll be adding storm covers on the bed. One end's a double and the front is a queen size, so that's nice. We still have a decent sized bed. I did notice yesterday when I opened it, there's a bit of a leak in the roof somewhere. I think someone's put this weird vent in it and it's got no cap just there. I've got a pot sitting over it at the moment. I think that might be where our water leak's coming from. It's only a minor leak, but anyone who knows caravans and camps, you don't want any water leaks. So next, when we pack it up in a few days, it'll be the next job on the list. So I'm hoping it isn't really that much of a problem. There's not a lot on these roofs that can leak. There's a couple of weather strips. May have shrunk a bit over age, but once again to save costs, and I don't even know if you'd be able to buy the weather strips. I'll run Gorilla Tape over the seams just to make sure that that's not where they're leaking. And that tape lasts, you know, even in the weather and hot sun and rain, it lasts a few years. So that might be all it really needs, and that vent having a look at. So that's today's videos. Not much going on. We're having kind of a quiet day. Shannon's at work. It was hot yesterday and it sort of wore us out. But that's our plan. Love the Jeep. It's brilliant. We will have 2 kayaks on the roof, but they're a little wide, so I need to make a little extension bracket that'll come off here and then kick up a bit just to snug the kayaks in on each side. But yeah, that's no worries. I can make that sort of stuff pretty easy. So yeah, awning's great. It'll give us a bit of protection over our door and a little bit of shade. And the legs are adjustable, so it can be up or down a bit more. And, I do have an awning tent. I don't think it'll fit because of the height. This end's fine, but I might be able to modify some straps and still be able to use our awning tent. We have one, so once again trying to save costs, but you know, we want it to be homely as well and have a spot to get in out of the weather besides sit in the van. And so yeah, everything's moving along pretty well. We're in really no hurry. We're going to sit winter out and then decide what we're going to do. So be cold in Tassie to be travelling in winter. So alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch up with you next one.